All right, my friends, Ruben Obed here, transmit live from a house here in Dorado, Puerto Rico, and I'm here to share with a couple of followers how my whole rainwater harvesting system is going. I'm still short a couple of things that I want to do, so but so this is like the first video of it. Then the other parts, once I install the new things, then I'll do an upgrade. Like not upgrade, like a second video, showing the progress. But let's start with this. Okay, so this is the cistern. This is actually the old one, and I bought some acrylic paint and I painted it, last couple of days, and so it looks nice and pretty. Now what happens is, up over there from the roof, when it rains, the water comes down this spout right here and it falls into the cistern. Okay, pretty simple and self-explanatory. If you see that right there, that one's actually blocking a hole, but then there's still some water seeping through there, so I put that aluminum vent hose. I got that, and basically it falls inside of that cooler, and then it falls back into there. So I didn't want to lose that little bit of water that would come off of this end of it. Okay, so basically that's what's going on there. Okay, now here at the end of it, of this spout, which I painted white in the last couple of days too, because I wanted to everything to look nice and clean. This has a metallic screen. I have two of these metallic screens. This is this is basically one of them pasta bowls, but I use it as a screen. And the actual cistern itself has a screen on it too. All right, and if you look inside, I'm trying not to look in there, there is a submersible UV lamp. Okay, it's in there. That is actually an Aquarium UV lamp. All right, so basically that kills all the viruses and bacteria, at least, to a certain degree. Even though it has a UV lamp, that is not the main one. That's actually one of the things that I am missing. The one that goes like at the end. I have to buy that one, so haven't had the money to get it yet. But basically this UV light, which is actually an aquarium, UVC lamp, for fish, a little fish aquarium, was only 15 bucks. So I got it, and it's working, and it works very well. Okay, so regular hose coming over through here. Here's the pump. This is a Seaflow marine pump, a very good pump. And basically the water gets sucked through there, goes inside the pump, goes through this little screen. This little screen comes with the pump if you ever buy one of these. And it goes into this first sediment filter. This is basically just a regular 5-micron sediment filter. Okay, this little thing on top is just a gauge that tells me the amperage, and I have it hooked into the wiring of the pump. It's not necessary, I just like seeing it. So it goes through the sediment filter, then it goes through here. This is another sediment filter, but this one has carbon inside of it. Okay, so that's how that's working. So those are the two filters. Okay, and basically it back feeds into the house. Hold on, I got this closed here. It back feeds into the house, and it goes first through the this is a carbon block filter. Okay, so by the time it reaches this point, okay, it already went through 3 filters, and it goes straight into the house. This is back feeding. Okay, this is the mains water company, that thing is closed down. I'm running straight up rainwater. Okay, now this thing right here, this is where all the water's coming in. Now this hose in particular, it goes all the way up to the roof. Okay, and I have basically a rain barrel that I put up there, which I'll show you in a few. All right, now the new addition to this system is the Ibc Tote. It's about 250 to 260, and this one, this is how I have it hooked up. Since the water from there gets back fed, so it runs through the whole house, so it comes out through here. So when it's time for me to fill this big thing up, I just open up the faucet regularly and fill it up. So, you know, when it rains, I monitor that the main one. When the main one is full, then I open up this feed here and I start dumping the water into this one. But the water that goes into this one is already filtered through the 3 filters. So now, this is the interesting part. When this thing fills up, if I run out of water over there, I transfer it from here through there. I invented this. I took the cap from the Ibc Tote and I put one of these out here, okay? In the inside of it, there's another one, okay? There's another one of these inside that screw it. I put rubber gaskets. And this is the interesting part. I'm gonna show you. Look at what I did here. It's really interesting. And I put a little hole here on the top. If you look in there, that is an aquarium pump. And basically, I put a hose through the hole. See if I try to focus here. All right, if you can see well. And that's an aquarium pump. So that pumps the water out of this thing, all right, with pressure. One of those aquarium hoses, aquarium pumps are like 12, 13 bucks, really cheap, okay? The pressure isn't the greatest, but the whole purpose of that is that when I open this, okay, I open this, now watch, there's not that much water in there, but I open that up, and I'll come over here, and right here, I turn it on, all right, and now it's pumping. I don't know if you can hear it, okay, so now it's pumping. I don't know if it's gonna be, no, there isn't that much water in there. I guess it's not pumping. But the whole point is how there isn't that water. But I turn that on here, and the pump inside of the big cistern pumps it out through here, all right, through that hose, and it goes back into the cistern, okay? So this right here is the UV light on and off switch, okay? So if I'm gonna deal with that, I have to turn it off. You can't be looking at UVC light. It'll mess up your retina. You know, it's not a good idea. So, you know, when I have to work on it, I turn it on and off here, okay? And let me come upstairs real quick to show you the, I'm not gonna get into in depth with this one, but remember that big hose that would come upstairs, the gray one? Then it fills up that one, that rain barrel, and since it's black, it gets really hot with the sun. So that hose right there goes down into the bathroom. So basically, it's a free water heater, okay? And I live in the tropics. Oh, those are my solar panels. I'll do a video about that later on. You know, so basically, that's how it is. That's how I'm pumping everything in and out. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it's working. And like I said, it's still a work in progress. I still need to add the spin down filter, and I still need to add the UV lamp, you know, so hopefully this week I'll get that done. Let's head inside so you can see how it's all powered. All right, come in here. We come into the bathroom, okay? You can see, well, this inverter's on. I have an inverter and a battery. Now, if you come over here, there's no water. No water. Turn this on. Pump turns on. And water pressure. Okay? Now, it has water pressure not only in the bathroom, but over here in the kitchen. Kitchen, water pressure. There's water in the entire house off grid through that one pump, okay? That one pump. Let me turn the lights off here. So that's how this works, guys. That's how this is working. So right now, the upgrades that I'm gonna do and that I'm actually waiting on, don't mind this. This is something else. This has nothing to do with that system. So this is there. The batteries, I have to change them out. But basically, what's left really is I'm thinking of getting the UVC lamp to help out. So I'm gonna have dual UVC lights, one inside of the cistern, which I already have, and then a actual professional water plumber type UVC lamp. So that's how the system is working so far. The drawbacks, there really isn't any drawback at the moment. I think I can improve probably the water pump that is inside of the Ibc Tote. It is kind of relatively slow, but it's with the purpose of just transferring the water, so it's not a big deal. Other than that, the system's already pretty much done. I bought replacement filters, carbon sediment filters. I got some new DuPont ones that came in, and I'm gonna be, after these get a little dirty, I'll switch them out. But that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you liked my video. And like I said, when I do the follow-up video, and I'll let you guys see what progress is. I might be getting another Ibc Tote to supplement this. So that's it, man. I don't know what else to say. So that's the system. That's an old cistern, guys. If you got an old cistern, put some nice little paint on it, make it look nice and pretty. Peace.